Gotta kick off the show here.
We're agreeing.
So cleaned up.
Welcome in, Mafia. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Mafia Cast. I, of course, am your host with my two boys, Mike and Casey. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up, Ron? I've just been busy as heck, man.
Yeah,
Running around
as
like
you
crazy.
can see, I'm in a hotel room right now in Salt Lake City. So, drove here today. Been fun. Casey, how's the back? Are you getting a little bit better?
I'm getting a little bit better. You know, I can move now. I can walk around. I can breathe.
That's
but,
good.
You know, sneezing still brings you, so we still try to kind of avoid that. Golfing, like I was talking about before the show, is definitely out of the question. So, you know, take the good with the bad, see where it goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're going to jump right into it because this is our first show. We're going to 2 shows a week now. We're shortening up the shows to about 35, 40 minutes. So today we're going to jump into a mock draft. It's our second one as a group, as a team this year. I'm going to say, do maybe one more right before the draft. But let's jump on into this. And Casey, I believe throw up the picture here or the screen, whatever. For those of you listening on the podcast side of it, you obviously won't be able to see the screen, so we'll kind of go through the names and what we've got going on. But
And
first question, though.
Trades.
There you go. That was the question. So, what are we going to do here? Right off the bat.
Do we want to trade up? Immediately, do we want to? The overwhelming question is Bills moving to 9 with the Bears, so the Bears can accumulate more picks in this draft, only having 4. So, what do you guys think about doing that?
I don't like it.
I'm perfectly fine with moving back. I really
agree.
am.
Okay, so no moving up. We can start the draft and we'll see how it falls.
Well, let me just throw this out there really quick because I'm looking at it thinking everybody wants the wide receiver, right? That's kind of been the most of what people want in that first pick. I'm thinking, what if we move up and we get the best available edge player at that spot?
Don't mess with me. I love Jared Verse. Don't mess with me.
Look, here's the thing. This class, we've talked about it multiple times, is super, super deep in wide receivers. It's not so deep in edge. If we have an opportunity to move up a little bit and get one of the better edge players and then follow up maybe in the second round and get a wide receiver there, use some of our late draft capital, move up again, get like a Luke McCaffrey if he's there or something like that, I would be for that. But I'll leave that up to you guys. What do you think? Moving back, or are we going to try to move up for one of these edge rushers? There's only 2 that I can think of: Jerry Verse, and I can't pronounce his name, but the other one. Yes, thank you.
I'm stuck on receiver.
Go ahead,
I'm stuck on receiver, and I'm okay with moving back. I feel like there's plenty of options there. But Elvis says no.
Well, I'm team. Let's see how the board is falling first, and then we'll see if someone starts to slide. That the 3 of us are like, oh hell yeah! Like, then let's make a move.
Make sure you have the draft on slow so you can see how it falls. Because if it's fast, we're going to be picking.
I did. Don't worry.
All right, and yes, welcome to the show, Elvis. Thank you for jumping in here. He just says no. I'm not sure if he means no to moving up and take. I'm probably guessing no to moving up and taking a defensive end. But so yeah, let's get this thing started and see how it falls.
Okay, first starting draft. Let's take a wild guess who the first pick's going to be.
I'm going to throw it out there and say Caleb Williams.
Or, yep.
Caleb Williams, Drake May, Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors,
And then you had to touch it.
and Anna
O'Dunes, Fuega.
Apologize.
I can't
Latu
pronounce.
Latu gone. Jaden
That was
Daniels.
quick. If verse is into the 20s, I think we need to
There he is.
consider it.
16 verse.
All right, looks like we're probably moving back.
Yep. Okay.
Brian Murphy's gone.
Yeah.
Byron Murphy.
But you know who's still here?
Plenty of people
Damn
argue
it.
out. And not Brian Thomas anymore.
There he goes, yeah.
Not a Donnie Mitchell anymore.
Brian
Well,
Thomas
Don
gone, no
Mitchell.
more Mitchell. Thank goodness, so we don't have to have that debate.
Looks like this pick's Ronnie's. Oh.
Well, who what do we got?
There's
I still
Kool-Aid
wanna check-
McKinstry,
Receivers, right? But I do like
Jackson
McKinstry.
Powers Johnson,
See,
Peyton,
man.
Taylor Guyton, tackle, center, Ladd's there, Bo Nix, Braden Fisk, but he's a little further down. You could definitely trade back and get him. A couple of corners, Troy Franklin, Jordan Morgan, Chris
Braswell.
We're-
is there
So
We are right in the middle of, in my opinion, we're right in the middle of trade back.
yes.
there's
Let's
only
see.
the only player right now that I would consider at this spot was Jackson Powers, the center.
So the Chargers are offering us pick 37.
That's 9 picks from now.
The Colts are offering us 46, Steelers 51, and Dolphins 55. So the closest pick would be 37. And I wouldn't hate that because that means they would be moving up a decent way. And so they would have to be giving up a decent
Yeah.
amount of capital to do it. So
Now,
I
what
think
else
that
do
would
we
hurt
get?
us. So we could get something, we would give 28, receive 37, 69, and we can give up something like 160.
Yeah.
So we would be getting 37, 69 for 28 and 160.
Those aren't very good odds, 59%.
Do you guys
But
do you want to offer it?
We'd offer it. We don't have to force it. We could try it.
yeah, we can throw it out there. I don't think McConkey's going to make it to 39 if that's our target guy, but we'll see what happens.
I'm surprised you didn't want to take him right here.
28's too high. I think
Hey,
I think McConkey is somebody that you could fall back for, and into the early second round, pick up some draft capital in the late second or third round, and still get McConkey. I do think 39 is going to be too late, but maybe not.
we're gonna find out.
Yep.
Great. Let's go. Peyton Wilson, Tyler Guyton, Kool-Aid, TJ Tampa, Ladd McConkey to the Chiefs.
There you go.
Oh.
Yep. Oh no, not the
What
Chiefs.
did we do?
I know.
Oh. Man, we suck at our jobs.
I know.
That's
We do suck at our
terrible.
jobs.
Man, okay.
So
Well, who's there? Do we?
Hey, Franklin.
Top two players are corners. Braden Fisk, Troy Franklin, Jordan Morgan, Chris Braswell, Chop Robinson.
I am not crazy about Chop Robinson.
No, I think it's overhyped.
Michael
No.
Penix, Roman Wilson,
Okay.
Ricky Pearsall, Javon Bullard.
Rumor has it Roman Wilson has done several Zoom meetings now with the Bills. So he's obviously higher on their list. Troy Franklin, I believe, is one of the top 30 visits, if he hasn't already. I think at this point I think Franklin's got to be the pick.
Really? So my
Yeah.
opinion was to go someone like Braden Fisk to get a young body on the defensive line. And then because sitting at 60 and 69, we can – I mean, there's going to be somebody like Jalen Polk or Jalen McMillan or Xavier Leggett. So one of those receivers are going to probably be there at 60. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to wait on wide receiver? Because Troy Franklin is like the way that Adonai Mitchell is to you, Paparon, is Troy Franklin is to me. He's just one of those guys that I'm just like, I just don't think it's going to work. So what do we think?
We can, like, I'm open to it because I am kind of curious to see what happens if we don't start the draft with the wide receiver. Just because like every single mock draft I see nowadays, that's just about what is happening is a wide receiver. And I do think that if the Bills were in this position, I do think Franklin will be the pick. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's go with Fisk and see what happens.
Michael,
you looking for me to vote yay on the Fisk?
I'm looking for you to state your claim either way.
I'm still stuck on the receiver thing, but and now I love to disagree with you guys. So I'm a Troy Franklin fan right now.
So, well, Ronnie, where is your heart? Is it Troy Franklin or would it be Braden Fisk?
It would be Franklin.
All right, I'm outvoted. We have Troy Franklin. Welcome to the Bills. Now, also, something that I've done lately is sending that second round pick that we received from Minnesota and getting back into the second round again before 60 to grab somebody like Braden Fisk.
Yeah,
Isaac.
I would be leery of trading that pick only because it could turn out to be a very high second round pick.
Oh, Jordan. Bullard is like
there goes Leggett.
Number one draft crush.
Leggett went one spot ahead of us. One spot ahead of us.
Polk is still here. Chris Jenkins, Jaden Hicks, Christian Haynes, Jalen McMillan, wide receiver.
You can still get that defensive interior.
Still here.
No, I really like. You're talking D lineman.
If we didn't have Troy Frank, if we went line, I would be 100% in Xavier Franklin train right now.
That train will derail too.
So,
my vote at this point.
Hicks worthy,
and we still have.
Well, I'm thinking Chris Jenkins, to be honest, right now.
Okay, I didn't see him there, honestly.
See, I was thinking
my eyes went right past.
I was thinking either Jaden Hicks or Trice as well.
But you wanted a defensive interior a while ago.
Yeah, but
with
that
the 39th.
That was value.
Best available, Casey.
Well, this is not value if you're going with Hicks. Jenkins is closer to value than he's not.
Correct. But it's somebody who I really like.
You don't always get what you want.
Jalen Polk is going wide receiver out of the question. With pick 6, we still have pick 69. So that's
I wouldn't say necessarily it's out of the question. I do lean towards it's not going to happen. But this is our mock, so we can do what we want. I'm not opposed to Jalen Polk, but I do think the defensive interior, even though we have our starters and we have the depth there, I do think it's a concern. To me, the whole defensive line, honestly, is a concern. There's so many question marks across the entire front four, and then with the rotation guys in there too, that I would like to have some new young faces in there that if the current faces don't work out, there's a backup plan still, and not having to try to scramble or throw bajillions of dollars at another free agent guy like they did with Von Miller. But that's my argument for Jenkins. I would prefer an edge here, but it's too far down the list right now. Maybe at 69 we could get one, but
all right. I say let's just go Jenkins and let's see where we fall.
Because I was gonna say, Case, you're gonna hate me to outvote you again.
All right, I'm used to it.
Casey gets to do the next mock, and we will get to watch.
Oh, Jalen Polk gone.
So
I'm
it's
telling you right. Oh, and the Chiefs got
Worthy.
McConkey and Worthy. I hate.
they can have Worthy.
Nice gone. We just missed him.
So I want to hit up a couple of the comments in here. Roy, he's saying my mic is loud again. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Let me push it away from me a little bit.
I think Casey's is just too quiet. I mean, I don't know how mine sounds, but one equalizer, one on opposite.
Roy also says he would have wanted Jalen Polk.
Yeah.
And then Mark, he wanted you to scroll up. So where are we at right now? We've got
Jaden Hicks is currently there. Safety, linebacker Edrin Cooper, corner Kyrie Jackson out of Oregon, Jalen Wright running back. We don't need a running back right now. Brandon Dorless, Tavondre Sweat is there.
Hey.
I'm kind of losing. I like Baker. I'm kind of losing a little bit of steam for Tavondre Sweat.
Yeah.
I like
We just picked interior.
Well,
so.
But I think scroll all the way back up because I think the safety, and to me, is where we should go.
Hicks.
See,
yeah.
I like. Well, if there's safety, hold on. I will argue this till I'm blue in the face.
You're blue.
We don't need you to. We don't need you to pass out. Not live, anyways.
Cameron Kitchens. If we're going to go safety, I want to take Cameron Kitchens.
So you'd wait.
Why? Why?
Well,
Cameron Kitchens is just like when I see him play, like all I see is like an amazing football player. Just a really good. He's got a nose for the football. I just really like him. It's just one of those gut feelings that I think he's going to be an absolute menace.
So, I guess here's my concern with it. One, the combine wasn't that good for him, but this is somebody that since the beginning of the draft process was considered number one to the Bills in the first round, but he keeps going between a first, second, third round. That has him 87th, but so now you're talking close to the fourth round. Then I see him go back up and like, where does this guy land? There's so many different opinions about him. That makes me nervous. I like players who, as the majority look at him as like, yep, he can do this, he can do that, whatever. When there's a lot of differing opinions and such a wide range of opinions, that scares me.
yeah, I mean, I can see that.
I feel like Casey's going to be butthurt if we don't let him get his guy.
Pick somebody.
Well, we don't have to take safety.
But if we
at
were
the same time, because there's clearly depth there right now. I still think this is Javon Baker.
At 70, well, again, the value isn't very good, but where's our next pick after that? Oh, geez, 128.
128. That's what I'm saying. And the fall off between Javon Baker and the next level of wide receivers is pretty far.
Would it simplify this for us if we traded back right now? See what's up with that trade there?
See, I was going to throw that out there too, because if we don't pick again to 128, you're going to lose Kitchens, you're going to lose Baker, you're going to lose all of those guys that you just named, minus one that we ended up taking. And the thing with
offering 88, so we could. Let's see what happens if I ask for our third back and 88 for just 69, and it's an 57% chance.
Or someone they really want there, like Cam Kitchens, probably.
Well, if we have the 88th pick, we have an opportunity to maybe get Kitchens there. He might be gone. Probably the Chiefs take him right before us because that's what's been happening already. But
I like this.
The thing I was going to mention as far as getting a wide receiver, because you're talking about getting Baker, my concern with that is, I'm not really concerned, but you can wait until the 4th or 5th round and get a Luke McCaffrey.
Agreed, but I think Javon Baker's a decently better player than McCaffrey is right now.
Yes, Roy, we took Troy Franklin earlier, didn't right? Yeah.
Yes. So should I offer this trade? Or what?
Sure. Why not? Let's see what happens.
I wanted to get an extra pick out of them. I think they're going to take it, though.
Yep. So we now have 88 and 91.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Till our next pick.
Gone. Dorless gone. Baker gone.
Baker to the Jets.
We don't have to argue about these guys anymore.
So now we can argue about different people.
Yeah.
Oh, Kitchens.
Kitchen's gone. We screwed ourselves.
Yeah, I don't like the way this draft's coming out.
No.
Hey, can't always go
I like
your way.
the trades we've made. But I don't like the overall players we've been able to pick.
Yeah,
So
I don't
now
like how
available
it's kind of
is
falling
Phillips,
out.
Malachi Corley, Trey Benson, halfback, Ricardo Green, halfback, Mike's favorite player, Christian Mahogany, guard, Cedric Van Pran, center out of Georgia, Mason McCormick.
Hold on. I need to pause. Why is Christian Mahogany your favorite player?
Oh, I picked him up in a draft.
Okay, I'm just checking because I actually don't mind the idea of a guard here.
His name's interesting.
I don't either. I like Van Pran or McCormick. Brendan Rice is still there. You like bloodlines.
Kalen Bullock.
And that's a
I'm a big
bloodline I
fan.
would trust big time.
There's another safety in here too, Cole Bishop. Where's he at? Pull up the safeties and let's see what we got.
If you stop yelling at me, I will.
Kalen Bullock in there for safety as well, USC. I was talking about him a while back.
Dadrian Taylor Demerson. Well, don't forget, we also have a pick in three. We have a pick in 3 picks. So there's Tyke
Roy.
Smith, Cole. Safety. There's a lot of safeties out there right now.
There's
We
Cole.
want to keep passing on things, though, do we?
Bo Braid.
Malik
go.
Mustafa, Bishop, Tyke Smith, who can play slot corner. Dadrian Taylor Demerson.
Bullock.
My
think
vote
we
is
have
interior
to-
offensive line.
Agreed. I like McCormick. Just reading up on this guy, he's allowed 5 sacks in his college career or something like that. Something really low. He can play center and both guards. And same thing with Van Pran. Obviously he's a center, but he's a center guard. Those would be my two choices.
Between Mahogany and McCormick?
McCormick and Van Pran.
Oh, the center. Does Van Pran offer some versatility to play?
He plays
Oh, I'm
guard.
trying.
Click on him.
Yeah, I would probably lean that direction then.
Van Pran, Mike.
Hey, I was just going to settle on McCormick, but now we got to check it out. If you click on him, what does it tell you about him?
Because as far as the interior, I'm kind of looking for somebody that can do both. Because we might need somebody to do center or guard, depending on how things play out between with Edwards and McGovern.
So, he hasn't played. He has played 0 guard.
Yeah, so he is
Zero
strictly
guard.
a center.
He's given up 1 sack in his career.
Well, the last 3 years.
Well, hey, it's pretty good playing in the SEC.
I think I would be fine with Van Pran because I do think that it's easier for a center to move to guard if he had to than vice versa.
Has McCormick
Agreed.
played center? Check out McCormick now.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Right.
It'll load one of these days.
He 2 sacks in his career. He's played strictly
Exclusively
guard.
a guard, and only left.
Correct.
Hasn't even gone to the other side.
Correct.
Yeah, I vote Van Bren or
All right.
Brian.
For versatility's sake.
and he's from Georgia versus South Dakota.
He's a lineman.
Nothing against the
Great.
small schools, but clearly he's gone up against better caliber players.
All right. All right.
Now, all right. Since Brendan Rice is gone. Now I think we go safety.
I quit.
If there's still safeties there.
Did we get a defensive interior? Did we end up getting Chris Jenkins?
Yes.
I think we did. Yes.
All
Yep.
right. Because I'm
There
still
he
waiting
is.
for Christian Board.
Here.
You just click that little blue
Hey,
button there,
what-
right there at the top.
Which one?
He's saying draft Bullock.
Oh. All right. There's somebody else I want to look at too.
Okay.
Let's see if they're still here. Edge. Another one of my draft crushes.
You're only allowed
He's
like
usually-
3.
Xavier Thomas, I
Well-
picked him up in a Madden league.
Muhammad Kamara is still here. Okay, so we can weigh on him. So I would say safety right now.
All right.
Waiting
so,
on guys and we miss on them.
Caleb, yeah, we've missed on a few.
So,
But I
Mike
blame you
wants
guys
to
for
know
missing
about-
on a McConkey. I told y'all that 39 would be too late. That's y'all's fault.
I was down to pick him first.
Hey, you didn't want to take him at 28.
Because that's too early. We should have done a deal with round 34, 35. But
Should have been.
anyways,
It's only Mach 2.0 for us.
maybe the next
All right.
one will be a little bit better.
We'll listen to Ron.
So,
No.
Mike wants Kalen Bullock. I want
I
Dadrian Taylor Emerson.
why you gotta be difficult? I'm for Bullock.
I'm not going to win a single one of these tonight, am I?
I will. I mean, do better.
I've done pretty well.
Hey, man, weeks, we're going to see what's what and what really happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a show that night too, but it'll obviously be before the draft starts or right when it starts.
Correct.
Have we missed Christian Boyd yet? No, probably not.
No. Usually on PFF,
Leonard
you can take
Taylor,
around
I liked him.
133.
Leonard
See,
Taylor.
that's the
Smith almost.
unfortunately because we already took Chris Jenkins earlier. I don't know if
Yeah.
Boyd would be the smart move. I'm not gonna.
Kamara's gone. Wow. And Cole Bishop. All
There you
right.
go.
So now we're looking at guys like Trevor Keegan and Cooper Beebe, who are both guards. Malik Washington, a wide receiver. Kamal Hayden, a corner. Christian Jones, a tackle, a sneaky need that we might have to think about addressing. With I think this is Spencer Brown's last year on his rookie deal. So there's Show Wade Smith, a cornerback, which we're starting to need depth there with Dane Jackson gone. Braylon Allen, like my favorite running back in the draft. Now we're getting down to Isaac Rendo, Will Shipley. So what do you guys think? What position do you guys think we should go now?
Well, I don't know what's Ron. We got like Ron had an extra screen up or something. I don't know. I'm getting.
Yeah. I don't. Can you guys hear me?
I can now.
Yes.
Okay. I actually got booted out,
Wait,
and now it looks like there's 2 of me down here. But anyways,
not anymore. It went away.
Yeah.
from me.
So my vote would either be for Christian Jones, the tackle out of Texas, or Show Wade Smith, the corner out of Washington. And I'm leaning further towards Christian Jones. Arguments, anybody? Bueller?
I'm leaning Smith Wade.
Yeah.
I think corner is a bigger need than tackle.
Okay. I'm going to move
Let's
this
see
along
here.
a little bit. We're running
Roy
low on
Collins
time.
likes
Smith
the guys
Wade
I
it
like.
is.
Mahogany, Bullock, and now talking corner.
Yeah, see, Roy says corner as well. And see, we did. Oh, this Mike, I don't know what's up with it. Anywho, the last time we did a mock draft, we completely ignored every pick that Roy had. So we should just let him make the next pick. Period.
Yeah. Give this
Yeah.
pick to Roy.
Oh,
Yeah, this one's yours, Roy. Who do you want?
We'll wait for him. Type in
Yeah.
an answer. We can read out some. Well, if you want us to filter a position, we could do that, or we could just read down the list. If it's hard for you to see.
McKinley Jackson, that could be a good one. I did see that Christian Boyd is still there, but it's really hard for me not to just want to take him. But I don't think we double up on that position.
Roy likes Christian Jones.
There, Roy's made the pick.
let's go, Roy.
Alrighty. So we've got a center, we got a tackle, we got our safety, we got a receiver.
And 1D lineman.
Still have not gotten a single edge player though.
We got 2 D linemen. Did we?
Not just one.
No. This is where I would still be fine with taking Christian Boyd.
See, that's one of my draft.
I would not.
Yeah, that's one of my draft crushes for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm fine taking him. I think linebacker's a little bit of a need too, so I wouldn't be opposed to that. And wins,
Check
let's
out-
see.
First. Oh, yeah. Edge, we'd be reaching big time, so we can wait on that.
Yeah. So at this spot, my vote would go either linebacker or Christian Boyd.
Well, there's not really. Oh, well, there's Cedric Gray there.
Will Shipley.
Yeah, there's Shipley's a running back.
Yeah.
Well, you want a running back now? Or are you just trying to be difficult and throwing names out there?
No, I'm not. It's
We're
been
going
talked about.
Christian Boyd.
I do like Shipley as a back because he's very versatile. He was Clemson's best weapon by far, and he is dangerous out of the backfield. But I feel like we kind of have that position locked up. They'll probably add a late round or a UDFA running back, but
We're looking at Frank
And-
Gore at pick 200. I promise you.
I was going to say Frank Gore Jr. is an option.
This is where I would like to look back at the wide receiver room for sure. What do you guys think?
All right, no, I'm down. I don't want to miss out on Luke McCaffrey. Boom.
There he is.
Right
You
there.
pick him.
I'm
We
fine
won't
with
discuss
it.
it. You just hit it.
Yep, done.
Hey, who else is there?
Doesn't matter.
Don't worry about it.
Zach
We
Zinter.
finally got our guy.
Right?
Brady.
Yeah. It's just Luke McCaffrey.
Okay. Again, we had this with Roy the last time. He really, really wants a running back. Roy, refresh my memory. Who was it, the running back that you really, really wanted? Because I know the name.
Brendo, who's gone.
Well, there was somebody else too that he was mentioning, and we waited and waited and we waited too long. But we'll see what we have here for running backs. Because we're coming up what round 2? Yeah, 200 or pick 200, I guess. All right, who do we have for backs now?
Steel Chambers.
Now there's
there. Frank Gore
there's
Jr.
Frank Gore.
sitting right there. Jace McClellan out of Bama.
Just say the word Roy. We'll pick him right now.
We still don't have an edge either.
Yeah, we do.
Nope.
We're set.
No, there was one up at the top.
No, he's a guard.
No, there was an edge. There he
Brennan
is.
Jackson.
Brennan Jackson.
Yeah.
So
Mike?
if we want to go running back, that's fine. But I would prefer the edge because we have not addressed that position yet.
Done.
It's, yeah. John, Casey says, get on with it.
All right.
Well, we have pick 204, who's sitting here, and now we can go Frank Gore Jr. at perfectly at 204. Well, we have a decision. Do we want Steel Chambers or do we want Frank Gore Jr.?
We going to pick a running back for Roy or just going to ignore the guy?
Well,
Look at here's his opinion on Frank. That's a thumbs down for Roy on the.
yeah, he doesn't like Frank. I remember that from the last time.
All right.
Okay, then you know what? We're going to go Steel Chambers. We went linebacker.
What's that
then
name?
we can take running back with our last pick at 248.
We have no more picks.
We have one more. Oh, no. Oh, we have no more
traded
picks.
it.
That's right. I forgot.
All
All right. I'm
That's it. All right.
sending to the end
What's
of
the
draft.
damage? PFF
getting
is just
there.
going to spit out a grade. They're not even going to give us a grade. They're just going to say you suck.
Pretty deservedly so.
Yeah.
We've earned 2 rewards. We're so cool.
All right.
Oh.
See, it's taking.
Stay in your seat.
They're as
Stay in
confused
your
as we
draft.
are. They're like,
The computer's trying not to blow up. Nope. See?
Or is it
Oh.
trying to blow
Yeah,
up?
progress. That might be it. It's getting a little warm.
You want the cooling pads?
man, I tell you what, this coming draft,
We're so close.
when we get to draft night, the day one, Thursday night, if the Chiefs end up with McConkey, I'm gonna be pissed. I am going to. I mean, the whole world's gonna just hear me blow up. I'd
I'll
be
hear
so
you very
mad.
Clearly.
Yeah, it'll be like the explosion heard around the world.
Stay in your seat.
What
Yeah,
happened?
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm sorry.
All right. While
I
this
know.
is going on,
Sorry, everyone. I don't know
let's
what's
talk
going
about
on.
the giveaway.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's talk about the giveaway. So, as you know, on our Facebook page, we've mentioned it before. You'll find I just shared the post, but Game On Sports, Game On Video Games, and Sports Memorabilia is hooking us up with a signed Andre Reed jersey. So if you find that post on Facebook, on the Game On page, comment your favorite receiver, share, tag a friend, and make sure you're following the pages, and you'll be in for the drawing. We're drawing live Thursday at our show is at 7:00. We'll be drawing live somewhere around the middle of the show or the beginning or whatever. But make sure you
Big
tune in.
John
Make sure you get over to the
on
page.
sport.
Yeah, John's gonna be there, isn't he?
Yeah,
I know
he'll be here Thursday.
for a couple weeks now. He's been kind of busy, but yeah, John will be back Thursday as well to do the giveaway. So yeah, find us on Facebook, find the posts, comment, share, follow the rules, and good luck. Good luck. We'll spin the wheel again. And again, that's thanks to John at Game On Video Games and Sports Memorabilia.
All
right, what's our
here's
grade?
result. So we traded back, got a second and a third, gave up a first and a fifth. We got Troy Franklin, Chris Jenkins, Cedric Van Pran, Kalen Bullock, Show Wade Smith, Christian Jones, Christian Boyd, Luke McCaffrey, Brennan Jackson, Steel Chambers, and our final grade is a B+. We're in the top 71% of Bill's drafts.
Look at that.
So it rated well, but we all hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't really hate it. I hate that C right there.
I don't like how That's my favorite. Out of the first 3 picks, Cedric Van Pran's my favorite pick.
Well, collectively, we like parts of it.
Parts of it, yeah. Some parts.
The same
I
thing,
mean,
Jeff.
That's not terrible.
It's good.
We
to
can
see
work
some
with that, I
A's,
suppose.
deeper in the list.
Here's kind of a little bit of a teaser for next week, or actually this week, Thursday night show. Game on Sports John will be with us. He's going to announce, as Mike was saying, the winner of the signed Andre Reed jersey. And that night, so that show, here's what I want to do. Some homework for you guys. Come to the show with your 3 draft crushes. Who do you want the Bills to take, and you're going to pound the table and down that hill for? I already know who my 3 are, and you guys probably have a pretty good idea of yours too, but we'll talk about that on Thursday. And, yeah, I think that'll be fun. And then we can track it. Maybe we get our guys in the draft, at least a couple of them, right? Then see how that goes.
All right. You might know 1 or 2 of mine, but we'll see next episode.
And we might have some of the same. That's entirely possible. But we'll talk about that on Thursday night. So we're going to go on and get out of here. And we'll see you all on Thursday night. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. Tell your friends.